Good morning. I'm Daniela, executive at Young Living, and today I'm going to talk about how long does it take to actually start making money in network marketing. The short answer is it's pretty much immediate. As soon as you decide to start building business building in earnest and you start actually sharing your opportunity, hopefully if you've done a little bit of homework, you're good at it. And I mean, you're going to mess up catastrophically in the beginning, but so make your mistakes on people you don't know and don't really care if you enroll or not. And then once you have a well polished spiel, then you can start working on your wish list of leads, right? But anyway, basically how long it's going to take is determined by your hustle. And if you need advice on how to get your hustle on, Google a guy called Gary V. And and he does some great videos on no excuses. So basically, to start generating income, you want to get this in front of 100 people. If you get it in front of 100 people, out of that, in on average, you'll get enough people enrolled that will start hopefully business building and sharing, and then you start seeing a growing commission. Now, whether you see 100 people in 1 month or 6 months is really up to you, right? So the best way to make money in multi-level marketing is hosting classes and house parties, because you're packing a lot of people, hopefully between 10 and 20, in a room at one time. So if you bang out a few of those classes in a really short period of time, you'll get a really nice batch of enrollments that will start, hopefully leveraging some growth for you. So again, it's really all up to you and how much you're willing to hustle. So there's this thing in network marketing called the big burning why. And it's usually people that are in this position where it's do or die. I'm going to lose my house in a month if I don't pull this off. Or, that are really at the edge, like of bankruptcy, that will go in and go in hungry. And those are the ones that are hustling every single day. I remember watching a success story of one multi-level marketer who thought she was dying. She was told that, she only had a year to live or something. And she was afraid of leaving her daughter behind orphaned because the dad wasn't around, with no money because they were poor and in debt. So that's like a burning why, you know? So anyway, this poor woman would walk, she would like poach people at the grocery store. She would like pretend to shop with her product on her, and strike up random conversations with random strangers that she felt were intuited, could use her conversation or her opportunity. And she would not go home until she signed up so many people a day. So there were some days she was out 12, 14 hours hustling total strangers to get enrollments. And she enrolled, and I'm making this up, but I'm not far off, something like 100 people in a month. It was something ridiculous. And so she ended up propelling to the top of her company's growth chart, or however you want to call it. She propelled right to the top within, a few short months, and then it turned out she wasn't dying after all. So, which is great, because you know what I mean. She beat her illness, and ended up in the process building this massive company. So when she realized that she was good to go health wise, her career was set. They had money in the bank. Everybody was happy, and then she was able to raise her daughter in an environment that empowered her to grow her own business. So, and she's still alive and kicking, but long time from now, when it's her time to go, she's already set her daughter up for success. So that was like a really nice happy success story, but look what it took to get her there. So in multi-level marketing, it really is about the hustle, and you have to hustle in a way that doesn't alienate all your loved ones and your family and friends, which means you've got to really stretch the comfort zone in terms of getting yourself out there. I am not one of those people, and I don't have the burning why. First of all, I have a great day job that I love, in a family business that I'm invested in, so I'm happy with that. So I don't have that panic. So like a lot of people, my business growth is slow and steady. So I have a 4-year plan for my business, and my first goal was to hit executive in the first year, which I did, and my next goal is by December of 2016 to be at gold. And I can do that by recruiting business builders specifically. So get people that can get people or are able to get the opportunity in front of 100 people when I can't. So I'm all about building legs, as opposed to building a massive client base of product users. But, not everybody needs to get to the top of the food chain in a month. Like if you're like me and you've got a few years to invest and slowly grow this for me is my retirement job. So I'm building this nice and steady so that by the time I'm ready to retire, I have a nice passive income coming in and a nice big group. So at this point, when you're like way at the top, you're doing more motivational speaking and blah, blah, blah. And that's a good retirement job for me. Inspiring others in my old age, I'm all for it. So basically, what I do, instead of panicking to push a lot of classes for myself, I'll do the first class or two for a new business builder if they feel they need it. It's really so simple, you don't really need that. But if they need to, I'll do the first class if I can to get them on a roll. But beyond that, for me, it's very organic. I just live my life and live my life very openly. I share how I use my oils with all my family and friends and at people I meet throughout the way. And that will usually generate enough new enrollments to keep my downline, my first level, growing at a decent, slow pace. But in that, I'm always looking for momentum business builders. I'm looking for business builders that have the burning why that maybe I don't, and that they want to grow their team really, really fast. And then I give them everything they need to be able to get started and run out the bat. And one of the things I'll be doing in the next month is releasing a launch program for new business builders so that when you enroll a potential business builder, everything they need to know is condensed in one spot. And once they read that cover to cover, they're ready to run. So that's the kind of thing that you can do to help support duplication in your downline, and that will gain momentum quickly, and always helpful to have that kind of tool. So again, if you're a good leader and you're willing to put in energy in your downline and give them the tools they need, if you're willing to invest in your business to help you leverage every potential moment you have out there to share your business, if you are willing to get in front of classes and host events and go to trade shows and craft shows and church fairs, and the more you hustle, the more you're going to make in this industry. What you put into it, you put out. And again, depends on your need. So if you need to build this business fast, then you need to get your opportunity in front of as many people as you can as quickly as possible. If you're like me and you've got time, then you do it organically, but always keep it at the forefront. Because what happens is, like, I have a goal, 5 a day. I talk about my product or opportunity to 5 new people a day. And I find that gives me a lot of momentum, or good momentum, without being in a panic. But if you're in a panic, talk to me. I'll teach you how to do the hustle to get 100 people in 1 month. Prospect 100 people in 1 month, and that'll get you running. Hopefully. Do well. And again, self-development. It's all about self-development in this business. So the more you put in, the more you get out. And the big saying in the industry is, if you treat this like a hobby, you'll be paid like a hobby. But if you treat this like a business, you'll be paid in the business as a business. And I'm living proof that that is true. Reaching executive was a big game changer for me. And now I'm ready to accelerate for sure. And come with me. And if you're interested, by the way, you can sign up to be under my team at www.yl, the number 4, yl4life.org/sacred tree. And you get a free membership under there. Reach out to me, tell me you're interested in business building, and we'll start the conversation. Or if you're interested in oils, talk to me about that too. I can help you with that as well. Have a great day.